Who are you talking to?
Hello, Trevor. I imagine at least one of you may be named Trevor. This is a movie review for A Haunting in Venice. Haunting in Venice. I thought that this movie was gonna be kind of boring. The trailers, they were interesting, but they didn't really land the landing. They didn't really land. They didn't land. They incorrectly landed. Now, before we get into the bits and pieces of my review, you're probably wondering, Austin, why are you acting so weird? And to that I say, I just got done crawling my way out of a hole. Yes, that's right. I fell into a hole on my way home from the movie theater playing the new Monster Hunter Now game. If that isn't a ad right there, then I don't know what is. And I'm not even being paid for this ad, so you're welcome. Now, to be fair on my part, this was not a hole you could see. I was walking on grass on a pathway I walk every single day. So, to my surprise, when I found my legs up to my knees submerged in this very stinky mud, I was in a bit of dismay, a bit at a loss of what I was doing and where I was even at. I thought I was on my way home, quickly ready to make a movie review, but I fell into a hole, and that's why this movie review is as late as it is, so there's that. So back to the movie, A Haunting in Venice. What is it about? Well, the title says it all. It's a haunting in Venice. Our lead character, Hercule, a lot of people actually may know this guy. I, however, do not. When I mentioned that I was gonna go see this movie to my friends and family, they all mentioned Hercule, and I'm like Hercules? The demigod? What's going on here? I don't know who this Hercule guy is. But after I submerged myself into this movie, much like I submerged myself into the hole, I found myself having a pretty genuinely good time with not only this character, but the overall story, the themes that compelled the plot to be driven forward. The visuals were spectacular. I enjoyed the camera work, the colors, everything was sharp, detail, crispy, just like a chicken tender. I just wanted to bite into this movie, and my gosh, did I bite into this movie. It was a fun time. There is one minor caveat to this film, personally speaking. That is that I thought this movie was going to be a with some murder mystery elements. However, it's actually vice versa. It's a murder mystery film with some horror elements just kind of sprinkled on top. And I found that kind of interesting. It reminded me a lot of the Netflix show Haunting of Hill House. Incredible show if you haven't seen it. It's an allegory for depression, mental illness. I think anyone could go and watch this movie. And my gosh, there's a little boy in this movie who just deserves like more screen time. I don't know the actor, but this kid was phenomenal. Every line he spoke, I believed it. And I am shocked, genuinely shocked, that no other movie review is talking about this kid. There's actually a lot of plot elements that involve him that you don't find out until the end of the movie. So as much as I enjoyed his character, he actually did add more to the plot than I initially realized during my first watch through. Well, I've only seen the movie the one time, so throughout the movie, I didn't notice, and then at the end, it's like, hey, by the way, did you know this happened? And it's like, no, I didn't. Thank you, movie, for letting me know. That was actually pretty cool that you set that up. Very cool. So on top of that, the film utilizes even more minor things that you would never pick up on to expose who the killer is. It's almost as if, I don't know, the director actually thinks that us, we, the audience, were smart enough to pay attention and listen and to follow along and to take all of these clues and build our own theories. I genuinely enjoy that about this film. And I just love murder mystery. I'm currently watching Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. Also another great show. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone else, Trevor, this was just a very simply enjoyable time at the cinema. It's not too scary, and you kind of make up your own assumptions about if these ghosts actually do exist. These subtle cues actually make the movie that much more beautiful. And I can't really discuss it here because I can't actually spoil it, but what the movie does is just beautiful. This whole film is beautiful. And also, if you guys want to end up watching more movie reviews on my YouTube channel, we have plenty more, so click somewhere on the screen and we will continue to talk about movies here. And if you guys have made it this far into the video and want to do me a quick little solid, liking the video, leaving a comment about literally anything. What did you have for breakfast? It really does help out the channel. Yes, my name's Austin, if it's not obvious from the title. Have a good night, enjoy the spooky season, and I'll see you all in the next video that I post here on YouTube.